The mind of the elevator said people won't like it when you speak your truth and everything. They'll try to block you out. I already know already. But let me tell you what God always did. God always put more friends in the front of me. He always looked after me. God always did stuff. Let me tell you something. When I was going through something at Walmart, let me tell you how so much the thing is. He blessed me with a backpack when I was arguing. When I was going through stuff at U-Haul. And my boss, I coming in one day at U-Haul, and I hear him say, they still, I cut his hours down. He still didn't move. And I was going through something at that time. And I was arguing with my local office because I was independent, learn how to move, and our government need to understand. I come in a school setting where when we growed up, we go to job setting. We wasn't worried about the money. We was worried about learning. And me going to college, me doing all this. But when you got a problem with other managers at a store and you got to get your income in, and I got back pay. And let me tell you, God was right there when you all wanted to leave me out. When you all wanted to cut my hours down. He was there many times. And when we go through something in life, we have to understand it. I don't regret nothing. God say, look at the past. Look at what I want you to fight for right now. Because when you walked in one day, when you walked in one day and you heard something. They cut I cut his hours down. He still didn't move, and I'm arguing with my local office. And baby, and right when I quit, I'm trying to find a job at Walmart if I can keep up with my apartment until I can find out to balance my income. And that's when I got on. And when we dealing with other people want you to fall. It's like the community. Trump don't understand. Trump, let me tell you something. The mind of the elevator. Trump don't like truth. And that's why God, he's sitting up there playing mind games. That's why God want me to fight for what is mine, not for what you did because you're a president. God don't care what's going on in his selfish mindset. God care what is now and what I want you to fight for. When racism of a liar, let me tell you, I want people to stop making it bad. We're talking about narcissist minds. Stop making Trump and other people are making it bad, like Charles and a couple of black managers at Walmart and a couple of workers making it bad for other good people I work with. That's not fair for others. You know what I'm saying? Other good people I work with at Walmart, especially at 2996, Jane Jessica managers jealous. They jealous that I'm talking to people or usually I ain't friendly with everybody. Let me tell you something. We cannot allow other people to make it bad for others just because I had a few problems. And I'm surely not to make this experience bad because of Trump and because of Joe Biden own opinion and Obama. But Obama can talk about he my brother's keeper, but my brother's keeper understand. And that look at them dumb rappers lying in Houston. That is sad. But Yellow Breezy, I'm nothing like him. Don't want to be like him. I don't want my kid around that hatred and that lying stuff. Man, I was on the theater team. I was on the football team in Carrollton. We knocked on people's door each summer and cut grass. Went to guitar center lessons. I'm going to summer school. I'm at the school helping out with my teacher. My principal bought me a CD player for coming in every summer and helping out. Nobody let them block me out. You think I'm worried about them? God have always put something in front of me every time. And Joy and Victoria said something. I was listening to church and Joy and Victoria said, don't worry about that contract you did. God have always gave me a contract already by looking into the Holy Spirit and looking into stuff. But if it's family, if it's whatever that is, if a mom or one thing to go out to stay the same way between racism, that's the part that we gotta understand. I'm not gonna deal with racism. And she want me to step in this type of mindset and step that's how I'm not concerned about that. But Trump and Texas they showed they butt and they still showing it. So what God have to do When my brother can complain, let me tell you, my brother can complain how things can go good. Things did not go good. He can complain and say how things can go good for you and things you can't go. Things did not go good for me. Every day I got to wake up and face every challenge, if it was school, if it was work on the school while I was on job sites, and whatever that is, doing with a racist manager, dealing with black and white and Mexican narcissists. Nobody got time for that, man. Nobody got time for all of those things that they trying to burn at somebody and trying to do it at the end of the day. Nobody got time for all of that at the end of the day. But God is trying to get my spirit in order. He's trying to get my thing in order. He's really trying to do that. My mama trying to stop something that cannot be stopped. But the community is a threat. They showed their hands with Trump. Trump can say what he wants. You showed your guy, and then Obama, and then y'all fighting over politics. Nobody cares about, we care about what's going on in America to protect what is ours. And God say, no, he playing games, and Obama and Joe Biden sitting up there with their own, but he talking about he my brother's keeper. Nobody ain't worried about that, man, at the end of the day. Nobody ain't worried about that at the end of the day. Nobody ain't worried about the concept of how other people are doing it. But they want me, Trump with his stubborn self want me to put up with a racist black. He can say American business, goddamn, no. I refuse to let, I told the Supreme Court, enough is enough with Trump and Joe Biden. Enough is enough with their own political self. We should not argue when it comes to God and showing love. We should not argue when it comes to the truth. When God said a vote don't mean nothing when your spirit ain't right. And I said that on the civil rights. This is about disability. Kodak Black running his big fat mouth and don't even know I got a disability. I'm not worried about what you talking about. I'm not worried about what you call me out my name. And dude, you can shut your, you don't even know me as a black man. You don't even know me. So if I hear him on YouTube, say what you want to say at the end of the day. You don't know me. You don't know me at all as a black man. You just a rapper that's only in your fiction world. Now you don't know what goes on the other side of the world of people's life. Because you only focus on what's around you. But you ain't focusing on the outside world. And you ain't focusing on the universe. But I'm not out to do this with politics. I'm not out to do this with people behavior and the concept of what's things going on right now. So if we are talking about something, we need to talk about those things.
This declaration of faith. Come on, say it like.
Sabina did already, mom and dad, and already spoke for her already. He got jealousy. He didn't show this color when I found out I got a disability. When he found out I got a disability, he started cussing. But there's a reason why Sabina, mom, and dad said what they said. It was not time yet. Because Mirza showed his hands. When he found found out when it's the same thing in that courtroom. So I'm not worried about what goes on and what people have to say. I'm worried about fulfilling my contract. My contract is with God and Jesus and with other things. And what that means, Sabina, that what you don't know, with God, my contract has already been given to me. In the Holy Spirit, of the seed of Holy Spirit of the mind and the spirit, to see the echo. When I'm in church in the city, I'm gonna tell you one thing, because I'm going there today. When I'm in church in the city, I'm seeing the echo of somebody's spirit. I'm not seeing body. I'm not gonna want to be around somebody just because if I'm hanging around a teenage girl, and just because of her body. I want to be around because she got a great personality. I don't want to be around somebody because of a body or what your intentions. No, if I'm going to be around people, you got to love the same things I'm loving. You got to love the TV shows, the movies. You love God. I said something in 2019, and I told those teens, when you believe in God, you can have me. Because I believe in God. I want you to know what everything I said in 2019. When you believe in God and Jesus, you can have me because God had me. We have each other the light will show. And I meant what I said, the understanding. To understand it. No, God and Jesus do not have value. God and Jesus do not. You know why God and Jesus do not have value? Because he's misunderstood. Nobody quite understands God and Jesus. Nobody understand him. And nobody understand those things. Y'all gotta know, I just dapped Patrick Norman off in 2019 and 2022. Me and Patrick and Sabina and Norman, all us, we always stop talking. We always hanging back out with each other. We just dapped each other off. So it's different between me, Mirza, and Demira and Sabina. Everything is different with us. I just started Norman in Walmart, and we were just dapping, just like the Hot Boys and Slim. We just dapped each other off. So Norman just dapped me off. So well, it's kind of different with us. Norman and Sabina and Mirza and us and Demir. So our relationship is kind of different. You know, we always calling each other. It always happens. So it's not really a big deal between us and us arguing with each other. And Norman just told me what's up. I got into an argument way before we met each other. We got into an argument. So we always arguing with each other. That's not nothing. We always calling. We right back hanging out. This is about knowledge. Me, Sabina already know. We always doing this. Mirza already know. We always doing that. So I'm not quite worried about but everything that's going on. Because we always, Norman just dapped me off after he didn't say something on the phone. What up, Norman? What up? Now, he didn't got heavy. We just dapped each other. So me and, no, his sister used to go to church. And I wish Emily Catholic was here. His sister said, they're not ready for you. Yeah, when she came from home from church one day and she was speaking through God because nobody's not ready for God yet. But everybody act like they're ready for God, but not really ready for God. So I speak my truth. Let them shut me out. Sabina mom and dad already said what it needed to say already. So we gotta let people. But my cousin want to be like my brother and want to do the things that he do, and he get mad. Oh, baby, I've been eating fine. You've been eating the wrong way. I've been eating fine. God say everything been going for me great. And I have not lost. So I'm not worried about those things or what's going on in those parents. My mama don't understand. Ain't nobody just not gonna give you no thing, no justice, and she not gonna realize that. She not gonna realize that. You think you got another thing coming to you if it's just gonna give me money and I do business. They got another thing coming to you. When Russia and other countries involved in this situation. And she said it, I'm not going to do that to her. So you want to call somebody at their name. God is trying to focus on the spirit and the mind. God said, I was reading the Bible. I didn't bring my Bible last month to the community last month. I was outside. And God told Moses and Abraham to rest on the seventh day. You know what I'm saying? But I've been going to the Bible for long. Nobody got time for that at the end of the day. And all of that.